I'm ChezPride and welcome back to another Sims 4 related video, or possibly welcome for the very first time. Like I said, I go by Chez, but my real name is Kat, and I've been running the Sims YouTube channel for quite a few years now. I was actually well over halfway to 1,000 subscribers, but unfortunately, recently, my account kind of had this glitch that happened, like my whole Google account, and I ended up almost losing my entire channel. Luckily, I was able to get all my videos and the content back up, but sadly, the only thing I couldn't get back was my subscriber count. So basically, I got my whole channel back just with all the subscribers gone. So I'm having to completely start over as far as subscribers go, which is why I'm making this video for anyone that may be new to the channel. So perhaps if you're already a fan of Sims content on YouTube and you feel like being a little bit generous, maybe perhaps feel free to press the subscribe button and help me get back to where I was. I normally don't make a big deal of asking for subscribers, but I feel like this time I have kind of a justified reason. And also, I don't make money off this channel. It's legit just a therapy type hobby for me. I've been using Sims games for escape and a coping mechanism since I was 9 years old. So The Sims has very much been my special interest for over half my life, and honestly, I just find making videos super fun and therapeutic. On this channel, I mainly play and review content for The Sims 4, from flirty and baby type challenges, to legacy series, to random creative sim and build challenges, to content review, to even just talking about Sims news, and sometimes I've even been known to go back and play older Sims games as well, but really not that often on that. But if any of that seems like something you might be interested in, a click on the subscribe button would be greatly appreciated. Like I said, I don't make money off this, but it is nice to see that people enjoy my content. So in this video, since I'm having to start over my subscriber count anyways, I've decided to make a new little introduction video to introduce myself again for those who may be new to my channel, or maybe you just don't know anything about me in general. And I've decided to do that by giving a makeover to my Simself that I made a decade ago now. I don't play with my Simself often, but she is well overdue for a makeover. I will just say that. So here are just some random quick fun facts about me so you can get to know me a little bit better if you've never seen my content. I am a 5'2" female in my late 20s that is obviously obsessed with The Sims. After losing my dad and being diagnosed with autism at a younger age, Sims became how I learned to cope with what was going on in my life, especially the things I didn't understand. It full on became my escape. I also wear a lot of black and my hair is pretty much always colorful. I've actually been dyeing my hair for over 15 years now. My style is what I would almost consider quote unquote lazy emo. I have the goth and emo vibes, just without me putting in the effort to do my hair and makeup all the time like I used to when I was younger. I do have a day job. I work at a pharmacy. I'm obsessed with Halloween and anything spooky. And I also love fantasy. And I will often play with occult Sims. And I have had way too many pets. I'm just a sucker for an animal in need. Also, I do identify as pansexual and it does show in the content on my channel. We actually have a lot of LGBTQ plus stuff and characters in the content on my channel, and I very much try to make my channel a safe place for anyone that is queer, anyone that has special needs, and anyone that's just an outcast in general. So if you do come in with some hate towards others, no matter who it is, just note that it won't be kept up where people will see it, and you probably will be blocked from the channel. Another one of my interests besides Sims and animals is being obsessed with shows. such as like Doctor Who, My Little Pony, and Once Upon a Time, just to name a few. And I'm also obsessed with watching Sims YouTube. Like, I'm so obsessed with so many YouTubers, but just to name a few, I really like Lil Simsy, Kelsey Dangerous, Deligracy, Pixelade. I also just really like expressing myself in creative outlets, such as photography. So if any of that seems interesting to you, feel free to subscribe here to my YouTube channel, and also you can actually subscribe to my Instagram account as well. I post a lot of my photography and my pet pictures and just life updates on there, as well as I make a post every time there's a new video on this channel. So Instagram is actually a good way to not only keep up with me, but this channel as well. And that is linked in this channel bio. But that is enough introductions. Let's go ahead and get into making over my sim self. So this is pretty much the sim I made all those years ago. And I feel like since I've made her, my sim making skills, as well as just the outfit and makeup choices we have in the game, have very much improved. I did go ahead and tweak some of the facial features on her face just to make her look a little bit more accurate to my actual self. And I did adjust her skin tone because the last time I worked on this sim, we did not have as many skin tones. But other than that, I haven't touched her. So let's go ahead and dive in, starting with personality. So obviously the sim's name is ChezPride because that is what I identify by on the internet. But speaking of identity, my sim is a young adult female because I do go by feminine pronouns. So under gender, I have all the feminine choices checked off. But you may notice I didn't put she, her pronouns, even though we can create our own custom pronouns now. And honestly, that's pretty much just for the basic fact that I've never cared. Like, even when I was a little kid, I got called a boy because I had a short haircut. Or growing up, people would make fun of me and be like, okay, sir. I just never cared. Like, even I had a best friend growing up that just called me person. Like, literally, they would not call me my name, she, him, her, anything. They were just like, hey, person. And that just never bothered me. So I didn't really put any specific pronouns because honestly, I just don't get offended by pronouns and I don't really care. Like, if you have certain pronouns, by all means, enforce your pronouns. Like, be proud of who you are. Just, me personally, I could really care less, but I do technically identify as a female. And then, as far as sexual orientation, as we went over earlier, I am pansexual, and that makes everything be checked off with women and men. If they had an in-between category, I probably would check that off too. But they sadly only have men and women as far as sexuality attractions go. So as far as personality traits and the aspiration goes, I have tweaked them a little bit since making my original sim self. Obviously, because I have grown as a person and I have changed a little bit personality-wise, but also just for the fact that since making my original sim self, we have gotten so many more aspirations and traits to choose from. So I feel like I can choose things that are a little bit more accurate. So my original aspiration for my sim self was to find her soulmate, which, looking back on what I was using my sim self for, and the fact that it was during that time period that pretty much every sim you made either had the soulmate, the serial romantic, or the bodybuilder aspiration. Like, that was the main aspirations you chose from. So I guess at the time it was kind of fitting, especially looking back during that time period in my life, and even the 5 years before that time period in my life. It was very true that I was very romance and relationship driven, but now I don't think that is as true now that I'm older. So, I think a more fitting aspiration is the friend of the animals. Between how many animals I do have, how many animals I have had, how many animals have just wandered up in my yard since moving to this property 8 years ago that I've either had to find their home or help them find a home, and just how many puppies I have helped raise over like the last decade. It's just been crazy. Like, for some reason, just my property just attracts animals and that need help, and I am a sucker for animals in needs. So I feel like the friend of the animal aspiration is definitely fitting for me. And then personality trait wise, I did already have perfectionist and geek, because I feel like both of those are still pretty true for me. My perfectionist side comes out in my OCD over my creative hobbies and just how I organize my space. I'm very much an OCD person. Not clean, but OCD. And then my geeky sides also kind of comes out in my creativity and my special interest. Like, I'm not necessarily like, when I say geeky, I don't mean like science nerd and all that. I do like Doctor Who, but when I'm talking about geeky or geek, I'm more so talking about the obsessive part of it, being passionate, having that passion over those hobbies and shows and whatnot that maybe some people that are less geeky aren't into. I don't know. I just feel like my OCD and my obsessiveness really show it in my perfectionist and geek trait. And originally, I did have creativity as the third trait. And I do still think that is true. If I could have 4 traits, I probably would have kept the creative trait. But I feel like my creativity also comes out in my perfectionism and my OCD. Like, that's really where my perfectionism and OCD shine, is in my creative outlets. So I feel like I didn't need to put creative, especially since now we have the preferences and I can choose for my sim to like certain hobbies that show her creative side. So I decided to change creativity to socially awkward, because we didn't have that trait when I made this sim. And I mean, I'm autistic, obviously. It's so true. I'm just so socially awkward. I'm probably being super socially awkward in this video even. I don't know. I just thought it was very true for me. Like I said, if I could do 4, I would have kept the creativity. But I think perfectionist, geek, and socially awkward, that is a friend of the animals, is pretty true to my personality, especially currently. But like I said, we now have preferences since the last time I made my Simself. So I thought it'd be fun to go through with you guys and choose out my likes and dislikes and whatnot with you guys, just for fun, because why not? So I don't plan on doing every single category and going through every single option, but I'm going to do a lot of them. And I guess the easiest one to start out with would be color. So obviously I like black a lot, considering I pretty much dress in black from head to toe. Like, the only thing really colorful about my wardrobe normally are my socks and my hair, which my hair has a layer of black underneath it. So obviously I really like the color black, but believe it or not, I do have other favorite colors. So I have a list of 5 favorite colors, which are black, teal, purple, neon green, and silver. Which, obviously, we don't have that broad of a range of colors, but we can make it work with these simple colors we have. So, teal is just blue and green combined. I did say I also like neon green, and this is pretty much the perfect neon green. And then I said I like purple, and then I said I like silver. And gray is the closest we have to silver, so I will take it. So those are like pretty much all my favorite colors. If you can't tell, I'm mostly into cool colors. And I am going to give myself some dislikes. I typically don't give my sims dislikes, but that's because I find dislikes really annoying to play with. But, you know, I don't know how often I'm actually going to play with this sim, and I want to make her as realistic to me as possible. So I'm going to give myself some dislikes. There are 2 colors I absolutely cannot stand unless they are in wood versions, and that is brown and yellow. I have, unfortunately, a brown and yellow house that I inherited from my grandmother. And I really want to paint over it because I think it's absolutely hideous. Now, give me a dark brown wood that is like all glossy. I am all for that. I love like old rustic wood. Like some yellowy woods I don't mind. Other than that, I do not like yellow and brown. Like, for some reason, they are just not my vibe. When it comes to pink, white, orange, and red, I'm kind of neutral on those colors. I'm like, I could live with or without them. But yellow and brown, not happening. So that's what my favorite and least favorite colors are. And then, I guess let's do activities. So this is where my creative side is going to show, considering I took away the trait creative. Now, when I was younger, like growing up as young as I can remember through my high school years, I pretty much would do anything fine arts. That included acting, dancing, singing, band, freaking art class and art club and photography. And I still have some of those hobbies, just not as many as I used to. I've kind of narrowed down my hobbies into a select few and put a lot of my favorite hobbies into making videos and kind of combined them all into one hobby. So they're not exactly the same as they probably would have been when I first made this sim. So I used to like acting, but not so much anymore. I do like baking. I just don't bake a lot. I don't like cooking though. The only time I like cooking is during the holidays. I'm a great cook when it comes to holiday food. Other than that, I suck at cooking. I like comedy, but I don't think I'm funny. I just like listening to comedy, so I'm not going to count that as a hobby or skill. I like dancing. I just don't dance very often. I cannot stand fishing. Fishing is a no-go. I literally have a phobia of fish. Do not fish. I don't like fitness. I'm sorry. I'm just not an athletic person. I'm not into sports. I'm also not really into getting my hands dirty, so that counts out gardening and handiness. I used to play guitar when I was younger. Now I kind of just focus on helping my nephew play guitar. Obviously I make YouTube videos, so I like media production. I'm not really into mischief. I'm not a mischief gal and never really been into pranks. I like alcohol somewhat, but I'm not so much into it that I would consider mixology or nectar making a skill. I'm not really into painting. I've never been into painting. Well, I did go through a phase where I like painting, but I've always been more into drawing, and they don't really have an option for drawing, unfortunately. So I'm not going to count painting, but I do like drawing, which is kind of like painting. I love photography. I tried to play piano when I was younger, but never could really get holds of it. I do not like robotics. I am just like freaked out by the idea of robots. Like other scientists and anything else, fine. Anything else scientific related, I don't mind. Black holes, sure. Like end of the world destruction, sure. But robots taking over the world, no. Get them out of my sight. I'm also not into rock climbing. I've tried rock climbing and it sucks. I do like romance. I love singing. I love video games. I love writing. I used to be really into poetry, especially like 5th grade through like 11th grade. I like wrote a poem every single day of my life almost. So I like writing, and honestly, I know I'm not really into fitness, but I do like wellness. Like I like yoga. I think yoga is really fun. So that is kind of all my hobbies and skills. This is probably the category I'm going over in the most detail. Everything else, not going to go over as much detail. Conversation topics is going to be a little weird though, because I am socially awkward. So I do like affection from certain people. I don't hate affection, but I do hate arguments. But yet I like complaining. So I guess I like complaints. I like listening to people complain and like talking to them about their problems. I like bitching about my problems. I just don't like arguing about it. Compliments I actually don't like. Like you would think I like compliments, but I always feel super awkward when a person gives me a compliment. So I don't like that. I don't like being deceived. I do like going into a deep conversation and discussing hobbies and interests. I like flirtation, obviously, in the way I play my game. I'm not a fan of gossip. Jokes I'm indifferent on. It's the type of joke that really matters to me. I'm not into malicious interactions. I like physical intimacy with the right person. Not into potty humors or pranks or small talk. I can dig some silly behavior, and I like stories. Okay. I don't really have many likes left in this category, so I really try to keep an open mind when it comes to Sims characteristics. I don't think I'm going to put any Sims characteristics, or just characteristics of people in general. I keep saying Sims because it says Sims characteristics, but people in general, I try to keep an open mind, be kind of all about coexist, so I'm not going to say that I like certain interests. Decor, I don't have a preference. I mean, I do, but I don't have, like, a certain style specifically. Fashion, I guess I like basic, hipster, and obviously rocker. Rocker is kind of more my style, but basic and hipster I'm kind of into. And then music genres. Okay, I can only like 6 music genres. Now, obviously, my main type is like rock music, alternative music, metal music. That's kind of like my main vibe. But there is other types of music I like. Not as much as I did when I was a teenager, and I was trying to kind of like figure out what I was into music-wise. But let's go ahead and check off alternative. I want to go ahead and check off metal for sure. Let's see what else is here. I guess spooky music I'm into, so I can choose 3 more things. Let's see. I like retro music. That's my favorite station on the Sims station, so I'm going to check that off. And is there anything else that I really want to... I mean, I like easy listening music, but not that much. I don't like hip-hop music. I can tell you now, I can just don't. I'm not a big hip-hop or rap person. There are some exceptions, but not very many. Same with pop. I'm not a big pop person. So that is all the interests I can choose. That's pretty much almost every category except for Sims characteristics and decor. And then turn-ons to turn-offs. I don't have preferences of a way of life. I don't have preferences about characteristics. I don't have preferences about outfit color, really. I mean, I like black clothes. I like gray clothes. I like blue clothes. Red clothes are actually kind of fun. But other than that, I don't, like, dislike any clothes. I guess purple is fun. I'm just choosing, like, mostly my favorite colors. Okay, well. And then, let's see. So, fashion... I guess if I had to choose, probably rocker or hipster. Basic's okay, but I'm not really drawn to it. I just kind of dress basic when I want to be comfortable, so I can understand it, but I'm not into it. And then hair color, I don't really have a preference. I like fun hair colors, but I don't really have a preference in hair colors because I change my hair so much. Like, I'm changing my hair every, like, 3 months and have been for the last 15 years. So, I don't feel like I could fairly say, hey, I'm attracted to this hair color when I've literally had every single hair color I could think of. So, I don't have a preference there. But I do like affection, flirting, gift giving, physical intimacy, and woo. I like all those romance styles, especially gift giving. I'm a big gift giver. I don't know. If compliments was in here, I would probably check that as a no-go. But all of these I like, and then these 2 I like with the correct person. So that's kind of all my preferences. And now to what we actually came here for, the makeover itself. So like I mentioned, I went through and I tried to adjust some of my facial features to look more accurate. I feel like once I put on better makeup, it'll look a little bit better. But I adjusted the nose a little bit. I made my upper lip a little bit smaller, slightly adjusted the eyes. But I feel like it looks a little bit more accurate than what I made a decade ago, which is probably good. But I did the same thing for the body. The body was pretty much still close to being the same of what it was. So I didn't have to change it too much. But one thing I didn't do yet is add tattoos. Now, since I made my original Simself, I have gotten several more tattoos. Like, most of my tattoos have come since the last time I made my Simself. And I am aware that we're about to get this huge Sims tattoo update where we'll be able to layer tattoos, and we're getting new tattoos, and we can even draw tattoos. But while I'm here, let me just go ahead and add a couple tattoos that represent the tattoos I have in real life. Now, obviously, like I said, I can't layer them right now, so I can only choose a few. But there is one in particular I'm thinking about, and that's this one. And that's because I have, like, a whole Plumb Bob artwork on my wrist. So this is the closest I can really get to that. So I'll put that tattoo. And then I have, like, a heart on my wrist on this side. I don't think we have anything like that, though. We don't really have wrist tattoos. And the rest of my tattoos on the side is like a back shoulder tattoo. Okay, I know this is weird. I actually want a dolphin on my ankle. I currently have a TARDIS on the outside of my ankle. I want a dolphin on the other side, though, but this is like the same color as my TARDIS. So I'm going to put the dolphin in the fact that I want the dolphin already. It's a tattoo idea I've had for a long time. And the fact I already have something on my ankle. Like, just to represent. Is there any more tattoos I can get that represent tattoos? I did recently get a chest tattoo. Let's see. I do have back tattoos, but they're more like, it's more like a shoulder tattoo. So I don't feel like any of these are, well, this is kind of a shoulder tattoo. I have more spooky vibes to my tattoo, but it is still a tattoo in the same spot nonetheless. And none of these tattoos are exactly chest-wise what I have, because I just kind of have a dagger and some bats, but that's a nice chest piece. Like, that kind of looks like a dagger, but higher. Like, my dagger's in cleavage. I don't know. Both of these have wings. Maybe these wings look kind of like my bat, and this kind of represents where my dagger is. And I am planning on getting a crown that kind of looks like this flower above my dagger. So I guess that works for now. I don't have exactly that much ink on my chest, but they don't have small chest options. Like, it's all just like covering your whole chest. But I did my best. That kind of represents some of the tattoos I have and want. So I'll put my clothes back on because that's awkward for me. Now let's go to the face. Now, like I said, I mainly did the facial features. There is some stuff I left out, though. Like, we've gotten freckles since the last time I made my Simself. I don't have super heavy freckles, like, especially not all over my face. It's mainly just, like, right across my nose, and they're very light. Like, they're very tiny. They're very light. Like, they're almost like this, but I want to say they're even lighter. Yeah, that's even better. Okay, yeah, I didn't realize the different swatches could come in. So I'm debating between this and this. I think that's more accurate because it's literally, I mainly have freckles just straight across my nose. So I think that's a little bit better. Honestly, everything else pretty much looks good. My eyebrows aren't normally this thick, but most of the eyebrows here are pretty thick. Maybe this is a little bit better of a representation. And if I could, like, arch it down a little bit. Because, like, my eyebrows are a little crazy cray right around here. And these are a little crazy cray around in here. But it gives pretty much the same shape. My eyebrows tend to have a natural, more arc. Though I don't know how to visually do that correctly. Oh, no. Go back to what it was before that. Maybe adjust, pull them out a little bit. Yeah, that looks better. Not exactly, but that looks better. And then, let's go to makeup. Because I feel like if I can do my makeup a little better, I would be looking a little bit more accurate. Let's start with lipstick. Which is weird because I always do my makeup first. But my lips are naturally like a light pink. They're not very like skin colored. I don't really ever wear lipstick, but I kind of just want a lighter pink lipstick just to get the accuracy color of my actual lip, if that makes any sense. Because I feel like the Sims lip color is just so weird. Like, I feel like it's just super weird. Maybe like that. Yeah, it's more along the lines of what my actual skin color is. And again, I don't wear blush very much. I'll sometimes wear blush. But I feel like I could put on a light blush because I do feel like I have naturally flushed cheeks, which is why I don't wear blush that often because it makes them look too red. But I feel like that's an accurate version of like a blush on me. Alright, so I never blush my nose, but I do kind of have a red nose, so I'll take it. Let's also do eyelashes because I have naturally larger eyelashes. I don't have like model, like fake eyelashes, but I have like decently sized eyelashes, but I don't wear fake eyelashes is the thing. Let's see. Yeah, I don't like the under eyelash. Like, I don't feel like my under eyelash is that heavy. Maybe I just go with the light eyelashes. I think that's pretty accurate. And then when it comes to makeup, I always wear an underliner. And I try to give myself a little point, but not like that extreme of a point. I don't think I'm good enough in makeup to do a super large point. I don't want it to look super weird with the eyelashes. But I do like this eyeshadow. Or eyeliner. That's pretty much what I normally wear. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that's more accurate. No, I think the last one was pretty accurate. Now I have to figure out what I'm going to do for eyeshadow because I don't get very creative with my eyeshadow anymore. I used to, but I don't as much as I used to anymore. I don't know what color to choose is the problem. Like, I could do kind of a smoky eye. That has been something I've done in the past. I used to wear a lot of green eyeshadow because it matched my green eyes. I kind of like the silver too. I mean, that's pretty classic of me to have black and silver. Yeah, I think we're going to go with that. I think that's a better makeup option than when I had just the full black eyeshadow beforehand. And with that, that's pretty much all I ever do on makeup. Like, that's pretty much it. And I do think that looks a little bit better compared to what I had before. Do I want to try to add a little bit of concealer or highlighter? I don't ever really wear highlighter, but screw it. You know what? I think this always makes the sim look a little bit better. So we'll give myself that. And you know what? I think this looks so good on me. I'm just going to give it in all my outfits. I really don't wear makeup that often in real life, but honestly, I think it makes my sim look better. So I'll take it. Okay. But when it comes to hair, there's definitely more accurate hairs, but there's none like super accurate. One, I definitely have the bang on this side, and there's not that many hair options with the bang on that side. So I hate to be boring and choose the old base game Bella Goth hair from before she got a makeover, but honestly, this is pretty much the closest to my actual hair, minus the black underlayer. So, like, imagine this, but with, like, a couple of inches of black underneath. Now, the question is, what color do I want to make it? Because pretty much the only color I don't dye my hair is brown, because that is my natural hair color, as you can see from my eyebrows, and I don't like my natural colors. So I could do a fun color. I mean, we have green. I had recently green hair, but it was like a neon green. I've also done teal, but teal's never really stuck in my hair as well as other colors. Same with blue. I've done blue, but it's not been my most used. I hardly ever do pink. My hair right now is a pinkish purple, but it's like a darker, like magenta pink purple. So I don't think this is accurate. So other than that, my other two main colors I go back and forth between are orange, which I was already wearing, and red. And I feel like red kind of looks really good on this sim. And to be fair, the first time I dyed my hair a color that wasn't highlighting it, so like the beginning of 9th grade, this is the hair color I went with, because I technically wasn't allowed to do a quote unnatural hair color and this is like the closest hair color that my grandma would let me dye without considering it unnatural. So this kind of works. Like, for the memories, this works. Alright, so I think that's hair. And then another thing they've added since I last time made my sim is piercings. Now, unfortunately, they still haven't given us lip piercings, which my very first piercing and my main piercing is my lip piercing that is on this side of my face. But I don't have that. So I'm going to give myself my nose piercing. I did recently get a nose piercing. If I could keep the freaking thing in is the problem. I have so much trouble keeping it in. Do they have one on the correct side? Okay, I want a loop. I'm going to be ordering a loop here recently. I did have a stud, but I didn't like the stud as much. Let's see. That one's too much. That one's too... do I want to do the nose? I don't like the circle one. Like the studs in this game. I just don't think they look that great. So I'm just going to use the Ego Living one. Probably going to do it in black, so I'll give myself that one. It looks weird. It looks kind of weird in my nose, but I don't know. I feel like if I had my lip ring, it would look a little bit more accurate, but I don't have my lip ring, so that's unfortunate. I also can wear earrings in my ears. I just don't very often, so I'm not going to do that. Maybe for like a formal attire or something. But let's go ahead and give these accessories to all my categories because I never take out my piercings. So that I think is pretty good on the face and the body. Now let's go into the actual outfit, shall we? Now, as far as the style this sim is dressed in, this is pretty much still accurate to my everyday outfit. Like, I typically wear a black graphic t-shirt, black skinny jeans, and black Converse. So, I feel like this isn't too far up. We could probably just upgrade it to a little bit of nicer clothing because we have more options now. So, for example, we just changed to another black pair of skinny jeans. Like, we have these, which are cute, and I do like holes in the jeans, but I don't often wear holes in the jeans. I more like wear pants like this normally. And I don't like how high up on the ankle that's going, but if I could get those high tops, because I know we have more high top options now for sneakers. Ooh, like the werewolf ones. Yeah, these come in all black. Yeah, that's pretty much what I wear. Mine go a little bit lower, but it Sims. It is bothering me that my skin is showing. So for once, I'm going to give my sim socks. That never happens. If you ever watch my series, I hardly ever give them socks. But you know what? I always have fun socks on. So let's give her the cat socks. Because I am very much a cat lover. Which would have been another trait. If I could have put a trait, I would have put cat lover. And honestly, my sim has had this t-shirt for so long. Like, my Simself has never worn another t-shirt. So, I think I'm going to give her this shirt as her everyday. And then maybe we can... Oh, I didn't realize I had a second outfit in here. Okay, I'm just going to delete that because I have no idea what that is. And we're going to give me some more t-shirt options. I'm going to give myself a couple of black t-shirts just because that's just accurate to my personality and my style. So, let's go ahead and filter by black and see what shirts look most accurate. I mean, I do love a good wolf. A good wolf is nice. But let's see if I can find a more fun one. I mean, I do love a good sim merch. I do have some sim merch, so we could do that as like my second outfit. Always gotta have the pride in there somewhere. So I'll do like a pride flag. Do we have a... Yeah, let's do... Well, I like the flag better. I was gonna say let's do the heart. Because I was gonna... You know, let's actually do the heart. Because I'm gonna have a pride heart flag on my shoulder for a tattoo, so that could kind of represent that. And then one more shirt. Let's figure out, maybe I go with a slightly more nicer shirt. Sometimes I do wear more blousey shirts like this. I have worn stuff like this. I do like this, though. This is a fun option for colder weather. I used to wear stuff like this. This is kind of a nice outfit, but I feel like it's too nice to what I normally wear. I don't ever really tie my shirts up anymore. When I was younger, I did, but I don't really do that anymore. maybe let's just give myself a little bit of a nicer outfit. I gave myself 3 t-shirts. I can give myself a blouse for 1 shirt. I think that's pretty good. So that's my everyday wear. So we have this classic skull t-shirt for me. We have a Sims Plum Bob t-shirt. We have a Pride heart. And we have a nice, like, ripped blouse look. And then let's do formal. Now, honestly, this is pretty accurate to what my wedding dress was. Oh, God. Should I give myself, like, curly hair? Whenever I do my hair, I feel like I give myself curlier hair. When I dress myself up, I always tend to curl my hair. So, is there a hairstyle with a bang on the right side that's more curled? I mean, there's this. And this is about how long my hair is with the black on the bottom. So, maybe this will be good. Let's give myself this for my formal. And maybe I can give myself a couple of other formals that aren't, like, wedding vibes, because that is very much what this is giving. Okay, well, let's obviously turn on the black filter. Let's go ahead and do, why can't I find it? There it is, black. So let's see, what is a dress that would be myself for formal? Because I don't feel like I would go too over the top most of the time, and this is kind of cute, but I feel like I would wear that more to, like, a party. Honestly, this with a cuter shoe would be something I wear. Do we have, like, a cute boot we could pair with this? Like, we could put this cute little black boot here. Yeah, and then we could add some tights. Like, leggings maybe. We could do a clear black tight. Yeah, I like that. That's an outfit I would wear. That is an outfit I would wear. And also, I like to dress in slacks and a nice blouse. So maybe we could do some formal black pants. Let's go ahead and do black. Let's see. When I wear slacks, I tend to wear more fitted slacks. Yeah, something kind of like this. And then I could wear a black blouse. I think this looks good for just a simple, nice formal outfit. So maybe these will be my formal outfits. I can see myself wearing pretty much all of these. And then we have athletic wear, which is laughable. It's very laughable. I will just say that. I will at least put my hair up. Like, get myself some kind of updo. I mean, I tend to wear messy buns. I don't know if I like that, though. Definitely not that. Definitely not that. I need something with a bang that is correct. Yeah, I'm thinking the one with the braid in it, because it makes sense that, like, my bangs would be held back by the braid. So I think that's pretty good. But I think I could get myself a little bit cuter of a workout wear. Like, honestly, this probably isn't too far off. Like, this may be even more accurate. But maybe let's try to get myself somewhat of a cute outfit. Maybe if I get myself a cute outfit in Sims, I'll get more motivated to work out. I wouldn't show my tummy during workout, though. Like, that just wouldn't happen. I mean, I also wouldn't really wear a sweatshirt. I would wear, like, a sweatshirt with the sleeves rolled up, maybe. I wouldn't want to show my stomach, and a lot of this shows the stomach. There's also the cat hoodie, which is very much me. It's very much me, and I don't hate that. And I hate that I don't hate that. Oh, God. But maybe I'm thinking this little hoodie moment with the rolled up sleeves, I think is pretty good. And then maybe I could give myself, I feel like I would just wear leggings. Honestly, can we just do skin tight? Do we have, I want to do like see-through workout leggings, and those are kind of loose. Do we have these in just a plain black? Yeah, let's just do a plain black legging, and then we'll go into sneakers, and let's see. I really like these sneakers. I wouldn't be mad about using these if I could make them work, honestly. Like, I kind of like the checkered vibes, and we could go ahead and put in a sock on it. Oh my goodness. Can we find a sock that's normal, though? that covers up the whole area. Because I want it to look like their pants go all the way down. There we go. Also, what is up with my accessories in this outfit? Oh no, I just took away my socks. I was trying to just take away the bracelets. There we go. There we go. I mean, would I wear a watch? Normally, not really. But I think it looks cute on a sim. So I'm going to get myself a watch for my workout wear. Who knows why. But I guess if I ever did work out, which I never do, I guess I would wear this. Okay. And then as far as bedtime goes, this is still pretty accurate. But honestly, I typically sleep in a sports bra. I'm sure when I made this video, I wasn't as comfortable saying that. But yeah, I'm typically in a sports bra when I'm asleep. So I guess this is like the most accurate to what a sports bra would be. And I feel like we could get some cuter pajama pants. Because I still wear pajama pants. I just feel like they could be cuter. I feel like we should have cuter options. Oh my god, why am I barely getting any options? I guess that's just not that many black colored options. I was hoping for like a black checker that wasn't this. I mean, this is kind of cute. Sometimes I wear shorts. I mean, that is accurate. Sometimes I will wear shorts. So I could give myself shorts for one outfit. Oh, and these are really cute. I really like these pajama pants. Yeah, this is accurate. Hey, hold on. Let's put the shorts as a second outfit. Because I feel like these little bow pajama pants are exactly where it's at. I feel like we could go for a cuter short. Like, there's got to be cuter shorts than this that aren't these. Even though those are kind of accurate. I do like these two, the shiny boxers. We had the graduation, university ones that come in all black. Yeah, maybe that's the vibe. I'll give myself one shorts and one pajama pants. And then when it comes to party, honestly, I kind of like this shirt. I like the shirt. I just think it could be paired with a cuter skinny jean. Maybe we could bring out like a funky checker pattern or something. And we have just the plain black, which is honestly more me. But I also do like some funky pants sometimes. I don't know. Do I want the checkered? I feel like the checkered was more me in high school, maybe. Maybe I do go with the all black. But then do I want the high school years or do I want the ones I wore in my everyday? I mean, I typically do wear the same jeans I wear in my everyday wear to work as my party wear pants because they all look nice. So maybe that's accurate. And then we could do like a cute heeled boot. Let's go ahead and turn on the black filter. I don't want to do a high boot, but maybe like an ankle boot like this or something. I don't love the texture on that. I mean, there are always these. I do love these. Okay, let's give this. And then I also saw that shorter dress that I liked earlier that had the rose detailing on it. And I thought that would be really cute for a more feminine party wear. If I can find it. Oh my god, why do we have so many black short dresses? There it is. There we go. I don't know, I think this is cute. I definitely would put leggings on with it. Or tights. Let's see. Maybe, do we want to go with like a black rip tight? I think that's cute. And then maybe like a more heel. Okay, not that much of a heel. Let's go with a wedge. I do love a good wedge. And then I feel like with this outfit, I would definitely give myself a bracelet. Do we have like a cute black bracelet I could wear? Oh my god, in high school I totally would have wore these gloves with this outfit. Let's do it. I don't ever wear gloves anymore, but I feel like those are just so perfect for like early high school years me. Like, I was known for wearing gloves and bracelets all the way up my arm. I would rock this. Honestly, I would rock this. I think this is a super cute outfit. So we have more of a girly rocker party look. And then we have the more casual, just going to a birthday party look. And then swimwear. Honestly, this is still pretty accurate. But maybe I can find myself something a little cuter. I mean, there's this. I would wear this, but I don't know how often I would actually wear this. And this is pretty cute. I kind of wish it just came in like plain black. It does come in black and white options. I'm just not a big fan of white. I'm also not a big fan of showing off my stomach, though. Like, this is a cute one piece, but it shows off my stomach a lot. I don't know. I like this. This is something I would wear, especially with, like, the, tucked in middle. I feel like this is something I would wear. Let me give myself some black sandals, because I do not need to burn myself again. And then, honestly, I'm just going to put my hair up again. I think I'm going to give myself that braid that I did for my athletic wear. That was not the braid I was talking about whatsoever. It's this one. There we go. So I typically put my hair up when I go swimming. So I'll give myself that. And then hot weather wear, honestly, not too far off. Honestly, I don't really wear shorts that often, but sometimes I wear shorts. So maybe I'll give myself a hot weather outfit with no shorts and just the skinny jeans. Because I do wear skinny jeans out in public during hot weather a lot. I mean, we could do the ones with the holes to bring it out. Ooh, those are some classic Converse. Do we have these in all black? Do we? I don't think these come in all black. No. My Converse are completely solid black. I did have these type of Converse growing up. I collect Converse. So I have like a bunch of different Converse, but my main Converse are like all black. So I'm kind of thinking I'm going to go back to those for my hot weather wear. The ones I wore in my everyday. Which I could go back to my everyday outfit and make it simpler on myself and just choose them from there. But I'll just choose them from here. And honestly, I like the Pride flag shirt. I'm going to keep it as one of her outfits. But maybe I'll give her a different shirt as well. I mean, I do like the hearts. The hearts are cute. I like that. Okay, let's do that. And then let's find a short. And then we'll pick out a shirt to go with the pair of shorts. Now, typically I do black jean shorts. So these are pretty close. Not jean shorts. Let's see. Those are too short. I wouldn't wear shorts that short. I like these. I do like those. Those are actually quite cute. Let's see. No, don't like those. Let's compare those to the other pair I liked, which were these. Honestly, I think the last pair on here is the most accurate. So we have those. And then give myself another black shirt that I would wear. Just trying to get multiple black shirts here. Maybe we'll go with the werewolf on this one, since we're wearing the werewolf shoes. I feel like that's pretty accurate. I wish, like, in accessories, you could just have, like, a hairband. Like, I know there's, like, a skinny watch and, like, skinny bracelets that could probably pass as hairbands. But I always, like, wear hairbands, not scrunchies. Which, that is an option. I could always wear a scrunchie. And honestly, I don't hate that. Why don't I hate that? Maybe I go through and put the scrunchie on all my outfits? Why am I doing this? I never wear scrunchies, but I wear hairbands. I feel like this is the closest to a hairband I'm going to get. So maybe I go through and put those on some of my outfits. Swimwear, my hair is already up. Dressing, I have wrist outfits for that. I guess I could put it on my sleepwear. That does make sense. So we could go ahead and... Where is it? There it is. It keeps switching sides on me. So we could do that there. And do this one here. Let's see. Athletic wear, my hair is already up and I have a watch on. Formal wear, I don't think I would wear the scrunchie. And every day, yeah, I would probably wear it. So let's go ahead and get it back onto my everyday. We're just going to go with black because I always just wear a black hairband around my wrist. So I feel like that's the most accurate. Ooh. So we'll go ahead and... Did I scroll past it? I totally scrolled past it. Alright, and does that one need... That one doesn't need it. Okay. So we have hot weather. We have these three outfits. And now let's do cold weather. Now, I'm definitely not going out without long sleeves in cold weather. So I don't think I'm going to need that scrunchy, but we could find a cute jacket. I do love a good hoodie, a good black hoodie, or my Gur jacket. But I don't think we have a Gur jacket in The Sims 4, unfortunately. If they put a Gur jacket in here, I would be very happy. But I don't think that is the case, unfortunately. So I'm just going to try to find like a black little hoodie that I think is cute. I mean, the horse is cute, but I don't really have horses on any of mine. Oh my goodness. There's the Freezer Bunny one. That is classic, but I kind of like, I mean, I do like the Freezer Bunny one, but I don't feel like I would wear like a gangster Freezer Bunny. I mean, the sweaters are cute, but I feel like I always wear hoodies. Like, I always wear hoodies. I never wear sweaters or pullover or jackets for that matter. It's normally zip-up jackets. I don't know, why do we not have more jacket options in this game? Like, honestly, I thought by now we'd have better options, but we really don't. I mean, there is this. I would wear either one of these. Honestly, I would wear either one of these. I would also wear this. I don't know. I guess we'll go with the black leather jacket. I mean, not 100% my style, but it's close. Everything else just doesn't look right. Like, nothing else looks right. I mean, there's this horse ranch. Yeah, that doesn't look right either, though. Yeah, I'm not digging, like, any of this. I mean, this is literally a black hoodie, but it has, like, the white undershirt, and I never wear a white undershirt. Like, that just doesn't happen. So I think I'm going to get myself the leather jacket, and then we'll do a more realistic pant for me. So we'll take the cold weather option off and just give those black skinny jeans. And honestly, I would wear a boot. Let's give myself a fluffy boot. I like that. And then also some gloves. Because if I am going out in the cold, I like wearing gloves. But I don't like wearing hats. Like, I sometimes can rock a beanie, but that's about it. Other than that, I don't think hats look good on me, so I'm not going to get myself one. And with that, I think that's actually my whole makeover. I wasn't expecting it to take that short amount of time. I know it probably took longer than I'm thinking it took, but the outfits actually didn't take as long as I thought they would. So with that is my Simself. So let's go ahead and do a little overview. So this is my updated face, what my face looks like with makeup on it. Honestly, the lips just kind of always look like that because I have naturally pink lips, but I chose red because red is the first color I dyed my hair besides highlights. And then just imagine like a black underlayer underneath. And then we have this tattoo. I have the tattoo on my shoulder and my chest and my ankle. I have more tattoos than that. And I might come back when we get the businesses and hobby expansion pack and actually do more accurate tattoos if you guys would be down for that. But this is her 3 everyday wears. We have her formal wear. So this is kind of like my wedding dress I had. This is just a dress I would totally wear. And this is a more masculine formal wear I would definitely wear. And then we have her athletic wear, which again, I never really work out. But if I were to work out, I would probably wear something like this. We have 2 sleepwears. We have the pajama bottom with the sports bra and the shorts with the sports bra. Pretty accurate. We have a party wear that's more like more masculine, and then we have a more fun rocker chick looking party outfit. I thought both of those outfits were cute. And then her swimwear, just have her in a one piece with some slides. For her hot weather wear, we have some cut jeans with a pride flag. We have some hearts with some cut jeans. And a werewolf shirt with some jean shorts, all with Converse, and then this as her cold weather wear. And I think that is pretty good for a new Simself. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know it's weird for me to put a new intro video out this late, but like I said, the whole thing messed up with my subscribers. So if you were subscribed or you found this video interesting and you think you might like my content, please feel free to leave a subscription. I was like over halfway to 1,000 and now like I'm back in the double digits. So any sub would be much appreciated. But I think I'm going to end this one here, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and do all that awesome stuff because you guys are awesome people. I'll see you next time. All right.